Thatcher, before you even start, I made my decision and it's final. You injured Pete Dunne and you disgraced NXT. You're lucky that Regal didn't fire you and that I didn't fire you upon arriving to NXT. My decision is AJ Styles versus Walter next week at Super Brawl, and that is final. You will have to wait for your turn. I don't wait. Well, hey, also living universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K Universe Mode. We're here on NXT. A bit of a cold open there, I would say, with that situation between the GM, Wade Barrett, and Timothy Thatcher. As here comes Isaiah Swerve Scott to the ring. We're getting the show with some cruiserweight action. Because Scott is taking on former Olympian Chad Gable. Gable making his way to the ring. Last week we saw Gable and Benjamin attempt to win a championship number one contenders match against Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch, but they came up short that night. So Chad Gable has made his way to the ring. He's in some singles action here. No Benjamin in sight. So it's Isaiah Swerve Scott and Chad Gable here in our opening contest. Remember, next week is NXT Super Brawl. It will be live on Wednesday, August 18th, 2021 at our normal 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you don't know what time that is in your time zone, look it up, because I'm not a walking clock. As Scott turns Gable off the turnbuckle, and Gable went for a drop kick. Scott out of the way. Swerve Scott now picking him up to his feet, and Scott right hand to Gable, puts him in the ropes. Goes for a kick. Gable counters. And Gable firing away. Scott counters. Now Scott grabs Gable, goes for a German. Gable counters. Germans him himself. And now Gable right hand turns Scott around, grabs him into another German. Picking him right back up to his feet now is Gable. And Swerve Scott grabs Gable, throws him across the ring into the corner. Big splash into the corner. Down goes Gable, and now Scott picking him up to his feet. And Swerve Scott grabs Gable, throws him into the corner. Big drop kick to the back. Gable staggers back to his feet, and Scott went for a drop kick. Gable out of the way. Gable, right hand, puts him in the corner. There's a chop. And Gable, middle rope. Oh, armbar into the ropes. He's got to the count of 5 here to break it. And he does. Gable falls to the outside of the ring. Rolls right back in, though. Grabs Scott from behind. Another German from Chad Gable. Gable on fire right now in this opening contest. Throws Scott into the corner. Gable with a forearm. And now Gable going up to the top, and Chad Gable. What is Gable thinking here? Big elbow drop from Gable. Now Gable grabbing Scott back up to his feet, and Gable. No, Swerve with a kick to the ribs. And there's a drop kick to Gable. Scott turns him over now, and Scott grabs Gable. Oh, punching him in the head now is Swerve. Gable goes down, and now Swerve picking him up to his feet, and Isaiah Scott. Oh, there's a cutter to Gable. Into a cover. 1. No. Kick out from Chad Gable. And now Scott picks him up, and Swerve Scott grabs Gable again, and Scott using his slight size advantage over Gable here, but Gable fighting back, knocks back Swerve. And now Gable, they collide. There's a chop. Scott kicks Gable in the ribs. And now Scott went for a drop kick. Gable out of the way. Gable grabs Scott and picks him up. Back suplex takes him down. And now Gable picking Isaiah Scott back up to his feet, and Gable. Oh no, counter from Swerve. And now Swerve picks Gable up, and Swerve grabs Gable. Gable backflips out of it. And Gable being a human suplex machine right now. Shoutouts to Taz. Takes down Swerve Scott, and Gable. Well, what's Gable thinking here? Cannonball! Cannonball senton from Gable. There's a chop to Swerve. Sends him off the ropes now. Gable. Oh, they collide. Scott grabs Gable. And now Scott takes him down. Has Gable into a chin lock. And Gable. Oh, trying to fight back to his feet now. Swerve. Caught with an elbow. And again. And Gable. Rolling kick. And Gable going up top now. Gable. Went for the cannonball senton. Nobody home. And now Scott takes Gable back up to his feet and swerves Scott with a chop. Now right hand. Scott with a kick to the knee. Super kick. Gable's down. Gable rolls out of the ring now. Scott and Gable now. Bit of a game of cat and mouse almost. Gable. Oh, gets caught with a right. Gable counters. Knocks back Scott. Gable takes him down. Turns him over. Gable. Ankle lock is in. And he grapevines it. Gable grapevines the ankle lock on Swerve Scott. And I don't think Scott's got anywhere to go. He taps out. Swerve Scott taps out, and Chad Gable is your winner. Chad Gable picks up this big win here tonight, a big singles win for Gable. You know, the Ellis Living Universe has been really rallying behind Gable all the way since back at Halloween Havoc earlier this season. And Gable knocks off Swerve Scott tonight with that ankle lock, submits him in the center of the ring. Your winner, Chad Gable. That is a huge victory for Gable. Oh, wait a minute. Here comes the GM. There's the GM, Wade Barrett, making his way to the ring. We saw Wade Barrett just moments before this match telling off Timothy Thatcher backstage. And now he's asked Gable not to leave the ring. Chad, after your impressive showing in that tag matchup last week, your incredible run of matches these last few months, and your win here tonight, I would like to reward your hard work next week at NXT Super Brawl. You will go one-on-one with Joseph Connors for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. Well, that's a big announcement from the GM. Chad Gable will be challenging for the Cruiserweight Championship next week at Super Brawl. Io Shirai knocks off Caden Carter in some singles action, as does Shotzi Blackheart over Ember Moon. Up next, we're going to be seeing Naomi take on Dakota Kai. In our main event, we'll see the NXT Champion Walter preparing for AJ Styles as he takes on Dolph Ziggler. I'll have more about the women's situation in just a moment. So as we have some singles action coming up, I'd like to explain. So, the match card for Super Brawl hasn't been elaborated on the most clearly, so I can run you through it now that we have the full show figured out. We're going to be seeing Joseph Connors defending the Cruiserweight Championship against Chad Gable. Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch will tag team against Mustache Mountain. The winners will get the NXT Tag Team Champions, the Hart Dynasty, at TakeOver 10, just a few weeks from now. About a month from now, actually. Santos Escobar has requested one of the greatest cruiserweights that NXT has to offer, and Wade Barrett has complied. So we can now confirm that it's going to be Escobar versus Kushida at Super Brawl next week. Of course, we have the aforementioned main event of Walter versus AJ Styles for the NXT Championship. And I can now confirm that we're going to also determine a number one contender to the NXT Women's Champion, Tegan Nox, for the NXT TakeOver 10 show, as we're going to have an 8-woman battle royal that will pit this woman here, Naomi, Dakota Kai, her opponent tonight, Shotzi Blackheart, Ember Moon, Io Shirai, Natalya, Kaylee Ray, and Raquel Gonzalez against one another in an 8-woman over-the-top battle royal. Winner, of course, does get the championship matchup at TakeOver 10, as Naomi has made her way to the ring. Here comes Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai making her way to the ring. Raquel Gonzalez in her corner. Kai and Gonzalez make their way to the ring. Of course, Naomi. You talk about someone who's come very close in the past to winning the championship. You're looking at her with Naomi. Naomi back at TakeOver Portland took the champion to her limit. In fact, several times it looked like Naomi was about to become NXT Women's Champion that night. But now, tonight, she's taking on Dakota Kai in some singles action. The winner, well, I guess the winner, I'm not going to say gets anything other than a win, but I'd say they pick up some much-needed momentum on the road to that Battle Royal next week. As Dakota Kai sweeps the leg of Naomi, and Dakota picking her up to her feet now. Dakota Kai, forearm strike. Kai kicks her in the knee. And Dakota Kai, right hand to the back now. Kai, no, Naomi puts her in the corner. Naomi grabs Dakota Kai up to the middle rope. Tornado DDT from Naomi. And now Naomi, kick to the ribs of Dakota. And again, and now Naomi. Picking her back up to her feet. Naomi grabs Kai, and Naomi throws her into the corner. Drop kick to the back of Dakota. Dakota pulling herself back up to her feet. Naomi gets kicked in the head. I was about to talk about Ember Moon being a former champion. Ember Moon, I believe, the only former champion in that matchup next week. As Naomi now kicked in the ribs by Dakota. And Dakota, crucifix cover. One. No, Naomi kicks out. And Dakota picking her up to her feet now. Dakota Kai, right hand. And Naomi throws Dakota Kai over the top. Naomi, right hand takes down Dakota. Dakota down the outside now. Naomi, she's got to be careful for Raquel Gonzalez, though. And now Naomi goes for a kick. Dakota kicks her in the knee. And now Dakota throws Naomi into the ring. And Dakota picking Naomi back up to her feet. Dakota Kai, right hand. And again, here comes Dakota, kick to the knee. Naomi takes her down, grabs the leg, turns her over, single leg Boston Crab in on Dakota. Dakota in trouble here. Naomi trying to tap her out here. And Dakota manages to get to the ropes. And right back under the bottom rope she goes. And now Naomi waiting for Dakota to get up. Naomi. Oh, Dakota grabs her right hand. Dakota through the ropes. Tornado DDT. And then Dakota Kai picks Naomi back up to her feet, and Dakota for a right. And Naomi shoves her back. Naomi. Oh, both women were thinking clothesline. Naomi got the better of that exchange. Naomi goes for a kick to the back. Dakota shoves her into the corner. Went for a drop kick. Naomi out of the way. Naomi gets caught with a right hand, or catches Dakota. And now it's Naomi's turn up to the middle rope. Tornado DDT of her own takes down Kai. Dakota Kai goes down. Naomi. Cover. 1, 2, no. Dakota Kai shoulder up. Kick the back now from Naomi. Dakota pops back up to her feet. Takes her down. Dakota Kai off the ropes. Kick to the, or knee to the head. And now Dakota picking Naomi back up to her feet. And Dakota Kai for a right. Naomi arm drags her. And now Naomi grabs Dakota and throws her in the corner. Naomi grabs Dakota Kai. Turns her around, and Naomi with Kai takes her down. What's Naomi thinking here? Pop up, split leg, moonsault to Dakota. Naomi's got her down, but Raquel Gonzalez distracting the referee now. And now what's Naomi going to do here? She's got Dakota in a great position to take her down. Dakota just in a seated position. Naomi's just waiting, though. And Dakota going to try and capitalize, rolls her through. That's going to be Naomi's own fault if that was it. And now Naomi, right hand to Dakota Kai, kicks her in the ribs. Wait a minute, Naomi flips over, pulls her in, feel the club. Dakota's in trouble. Dakota's got to try and fight out of it. And Dakota forced to tap out. Naomi picks up another win. Naomi knocks off Dakota Kai. Feel the glow with a powerful submission, and Naomi used it to her advantage. That's for sure. Big win for Naomi, though, picking up some much-needed momentum on the road to next week's Battle Royal. Could we be looking at the next NXT Women's Champion? Well, we're certainly going to find out soon. Big win for Naomi. Up next, main event, Walter versus Ziggler. LS11 Universe has a Patreon. What's on the Patreon, you might wonder? Well, at any dollar amount, you get access to the LS11 podcast, a podcast that takes a deeper dive into canceled storylines from Universe Mode, as well as a look into the lives of myself and Ray. Also, at any dollar amount, you get early access to side series on the channel outside of the Universe modes. Not just that, but at any dollar amount, you also get access to every exclusive Patreon video, including the likes of Carnold trying to break the streak in 2K14, and the once-a-month series, Universal Flashbacks, where I remaster a classic match from the original LS11 Universe mode. At the $5 and above tier, you get your name in the credits of every video on the LS11 Universe channel. And at the $10 tier, you get a personalized thank you video sent to you by me every month, as well as the ability to suggest what pay-per-view or classic show we watch on the bi-weekly Friday watch-alongs. And once we've reached our big goal on Patreon, we'll be launching a Patreon-exclusive Universe mode as voted on by you, our Patreon backers. So if you're willing and able, please consider backing us on Patreon. Link is in the description. So it's time for the main event, ladies and gents. Here comes Dolph Ziggler. The show-off making his way to the ring. Ziggler's been a bit of a fan favorite as of late now in the 11 Universe. Many wanting Dolph to just be able to get that next step that he needs. That next big step to become a champion, to become a formidable opponent for those in NXT. So Dolph Ziggler making his way to the ring tonight. He's got a big opportunity because Dolph is taking on the NXT champion. The NXT champion, a man that we've called the final boss of NXT in the past. Walter, the leader of Imperium, making his way to the ring. Walter making his way down to the ring tonight. Next week could be it for Walter's championship reign, though. Next week at Super Brawl, he defends against AJ Styles in the main event. So Walter makes his way to the ring. It's Walter and Ziggler. I believe this is their first ever one-on-one. Here we go, and Ziggler, plants himself firmly, and Ziggler rolls him through. Drop kick. Walter enters back with a right, and Walter knocking back Ziggler. Ziggler kicks him in the ribs. And now Dolph went for a clothesline. Walter swats him away. And Walter with a jab to Dolph. Dolph now grabbed by Walter, thrown in the corner. Walter, nobody home. Ziggler slams the champion in the corner. And now Dolph up to the middle rope, and Dolph Ziggler DDT to Walter. And now Dolph going up to the top, and Ziggler. Big splash to Walter. And Dolph now grabs Walter back up to his feet, and Dolph Ziggler. Right hand, and another. Here comes Dolph, firing away on Walter. Dolph just hammering away on the champion. Walter, knee to the face. And belly to belly. Dolph rolls out of the way. Dolph grabs Walter, rolls him through into a cover. Rope break for Dolph. Or for Walter, excuse me. And then Dolph with a chop to the champion. Walter with a drop kick. Cover by Walter. One. No. Ziggler kicks out. Dolph gets back up to his knee. Right hand from Walter. Walter takes down Dolph. Dolph Ziggler caught in a headlock. Walter wrenching back on the neck of Ziggler now. And Dolph in trouble. Walter has him in that headlock, but Ziggler fighting free. Elbow. And again, knocks back Walter. Famous, sir! And now Dolph tuning up the band. Dolph! Here it comes! Sweet chin music! 1, 2, Walter kicks out. Walter just kicked out. Ziggler now picking him right back up to his feet. Right hand, Dolph fighting away on Walter, knocks him down to one knee. And now Walter grabs Ziggler, and out of the ring goes Ziggler. And now Walter stomped to the ribs of Dolph. And Walter goes for a kick. Dolph grabs the leg. Referee at the count of 2 now. Ziggler takes Walter down. Ziggler now picking Walter up, and Ziggler throws him back to the ring. Ziggler going up to the top, and Ziggler waiting for the champion to get back to his feet. Ziggler, drop kick. He's got Walter down, and now Ziggler, right hand. Knocks back the champ, but Walter grabs him and takes him down. There's a kick from Walter. And now Walter stomped to the ribs. And goes for a kick. Walter catches him, sweeps the leg, does Dolph. Dolph Ziggler on fire right now. Taking the champ to the limit, but Walter counters. And now Walter grabs Ziggler. And sit-out powerbomb. Dolph quickly going to escape under the bottom rope, though. And Walter scoops up Ziggler. Walter likes to keep things in the ring, but Ziggler trying to change the element on Walter, trying to take Walter out of his element. And now Walter grabs Ziggler, and he's got him from behind now. And Walter with Ziggler. Now Ziggler countering, and Dolph knocks back Walter. Dolph Ziggler now back into the ring. And the show off, coming off the ropes. Dolph Ziggler runs right into Walter and gets steamrolled. Dolph out into the bottom rope again. And now Dolph going up top. Right hand. And Hurricane Rana. Cover. 1, 2, no. Walter again kicks out, and Dolph right hand. And Walter right hand of his own. Walter grabs Dolph, throws him into the corner, clothesline to the back. Now Walter picks Ziggler back up. And Walter, there's a chop. Now the chop's gonna light up the show off. And Dolph goes down. Walter has Ziggler off his feet at this point, and Walter calling Dolph up, and Walter kick to the ribs into powerbomb. Cover. 1. Oh my God. That's the powerbomb that won Walter the championship, and Ziggler kicked out at 1. Kick to the head. Ziggler has Walter down now. And now Ziggler. Ziggler stalking Walter now. Walter up to one knee. Ziggler. Oh! Walter saw him coming. And Walter now back to his feet. Grabs Dolph. Walter throws him in the corner. Dolph, that's not where you want to be against Walter. Because that was prime chopping position. Famous, sir! And now Dolph up to the top, going for the Heartstopper. No! Walter with a kick to the ribs. And Walter now stopped to Ziggler. Walter has Dolph down, and Walter with Ziggler down. Walter has Dolph down. Dolph in a lot of trouble. Walter just taking this time, kind of being arrogant, which is not normal for the NXT champion. He's normally a very bold performer. As there's a gut wrench. Ziggler rolls out of the ring. Ziggler right back into the ring. Ziggler now. Oh, here comes Walter. Ziggler drop kicks him. And Ziggler now has the champion in some trouble. Dolph with a knee strike. Walter goes down. Ziggler Right hand to Walter. And a right hand to the back. Ziggler tried to grab him. Walter with a right. Kick throws from Walter into a DDT. Cover. 1, 2, no. Walter turns Ziggler over now, and Walter takes out the arm. And Walter with a jumping neck breaker to Dolph. Picking him back up to his feet now, Walter boots Ziggler. Down goes the show off. Ziggler is down and Walter picking him back up. Walter, whoa, Ziggler with an elbow. Right hand, Ziggler, zigzag. To pin the champ. 1, 2, no. No, it is not it for Walter. And now Ziggler. Now what's he going to do? He's calling Walter up, and Ziggler, what's he thinking here? Off the top, another head scissor takedown. And Dolph now grabs Walter back up to his feet, and Dolph went for right. Oh, there's the chop. And Walter belly to belly. Calling Ziggler up, and now Walter for the end. Gonna grab Ziggler for rear naked choke. Dolph's out. Dolph is out. Walter gets the win. The NXT champion picks up the win. And that is going to do it for NXT until Super Brawl next week. We've still got SmackDown in a couple days' time. The next time that we come to you live, it will be for Super Brawl next week. Don't forget to get your Masters of the L7 Universe predictions in for Super Brawl. With that said, I've been Xander, and that was Universe.